Adrienne, Finch, welcome back to my channel. Sorry it's been a hot minute since I've uploaded. The reason I've been a little bit MIA is that if you guys didn't already know, I just launched a podcast, a brand new podcast called Self-Made CEO. It's been something I've been working on this business for almost a year now, and the podcast is just phase one. It is now officially live. I could not be happier. You guys, if you didn't get to take a listen yet, I really highly recommend. It's all about empowering you guys to be able to create the life that you want and desire. The podcast is all about you guys, okay? I wholeheartedly believe and know that anyone, no matter what your background is, no matter what your circumstances are right now, no matter how many resources or connections you have, how much money you do or don't have, anyone can create the life that they want. They can live their dream life. They can achieve any type of success that they want. And I believe that wholeheartedly, which is why I'm taking you on this journey to become your own self-made CEO. This can apply to business. It heavily does for me. This can apply to relationships, to love, to any aspect of life. So on this podcast, I'm basically taking you guys through my journey, but also imparting on you guys a lot of the lessons that I've learned in terms of mindset, positivity, how to be happier, and how to run a business, how to start a business and run a business, and how to start living the way that you want to live, because everyone can live how they want, and it's just about doing it. So I'm here to help facilitate that journey for you. We're gonna transform into self-made CEOs. We're gonna transform into the 2.0 versions of ourselves. So if you guys haven't checked out the podcast yet, I highly recommend. I'll leave the link down below. And if you guys do take a listen, please feel free to leave a rating and a review. It really, really helps. I wanna get this podcast out to as many people as possible. So it's not just about me at all. It's about you guys. I want as many people to hear this as they can. So the more ratings and reviews and downloads and subscriptions that we can get over on iTunes, the better. It'll help so much. Also, I upload the video version of me recording the podcast over on my vlog channel, as well as lots of other fun vlogs. So be sure to subscribe over there if you haven't already. And without further ado, you guys, let's just get on into the video. So today we're talking about how to make your iPhone aesthetic AF, okay? I'm always trying to stay like hip with the kids and like, you know, trying to be hip and cool. And obviously you guys know I love iPhones, I love apps. I'm gonna be talking about a couple different ways to make your phone super aesthetic, including a bunch of aesthetic editing apps and other apps for your phone, ways to organize your apps, ways to organize your contacts, how to make really, really cute, like DIY Tumblr-y, like aesthetic wallpaper. So we're just gonna, dude, I swear people are so loud outside. We're just gonna get right on into it. Let's go. First things first, to have an aesthetic phone, you definitely need some really cool aesthetic wallpaper. So I'm gonna show you a couple ways that we can do that. Usually what I like to do first is go over to Pinterest and search like different colors or themes. So I'm gonna search summer trendy iPhone wallpaper. Okay, so here I can get a lot of inspiration, and then I'm gonna like save some of these to a board. I'm just gonna create a board called aesthetic iPhone wallpaper. So I'm just gonna kind of look through. Ooh, I kind of like the look of collages. Wow, look at the puppy, it's so cute. Okay, so then obviously we can just go on over to that board, and if you guys want to just choose a wallpaper from there, save it to your phone, and then we just make it our background. Now, if we want to take this one step further and DIY kind of your own background, there are a couple different ways we can do this. I like to do this over on Instagram. So if you go over to your story and you just click on normal and literally take any picture. Then if you click on the little paintbrush tool and you pick a random color, and then you tap and hold on the background, it'll turn that color. Find a photo that you might want as your background. You would copy the photo, go back to Instagram, and it actually pops right up and says add a sticker. So you're gonna add the sticker, put it wherever you want. My battery's about to die. That would happen, hold on. Okay, I'm back. So then another thing you can do is you can like go to Safari and Google flower, transparent, PNG, or some other thing that you would want on your background. And then you can just find some flowers that you would want, save the photo, and then again, open Instagram. If it doesn't pop up saying add sticker, then you just click as if you're gonna type something and then just paste it. Oh shoot, whoops, I forgot to copy the picture. Copy, add sticker, but you would do the same thing. Then maybe we would add stay cool, purple. You get it. Basically, you can do whatever you want, save that image, make it your background. And there we have it. So those are two ways to find like pretty aesthetic, cool wallpaper. You can totally make your own. You can also use some of the apps that I'm gonna talk about in a second to also make cool ones. So that's step one. The next step would be to arrange your contacts in a cool way. Now, honestly, I don't think I'm gonna do this because it just sounds very time consuming, but I've seen people do different cool things with their contacts. So instead of just like putting their normal name, they might say like mommy, oops, with like spaces and then an emoji or something. They all can like be lined up and look the same. That's just one thing you can do. Quite unnecessary, but it could look kind of cool if they all like look the same in your contact list. Next would be arranging your apps in a cool way. If you guys didn't know, I made a video called 7 creative ways to organize your iPhone apps. There are so many cool ways in there, so check out that video. I'll link it down below if you guys want, but there's so many ways you can organize these, and like honestly, am I gonna keep mine like this? I don't know, we'll see, but I'm just gonna show you one thing you can do. Also, I think changing the names of these folders to kind of look cool. Random. So you get it. I think that looks pretty cool. I'm gonna get rid of this one though, because I think it looks cooler without it. That looks pretty freaking aesthetic. And then if you wanna be even more aesthetic, maybe take some of these out from the dock and maybe just have like your calls and your text. Like that's pretty cool, okay? That's pretty cool. All right, moving on to apps. The first app I'm gonna talk about is called 90s. So with this app, you can either take a video or edit a video. That was stupid. And then basically you can add a whole bunch of effects. Add glitching, distortion. You can like put them on top of each other too if you want. I like this one. Yeah. And then yeah, you just save it and that's that. That is that. The next app is called FilmCam. So this is to get like a Polaroid frame on your picture. Take a photo. Okay, we can add filters if we want. We can add light leaks, which I think kind of look cool. We can add texture, what Polaroid texture would have. They have dates. And then basically you can just save it to your camera roll, which is pretty sweet. You can also add the sticker and then like build a background around that. The next app is called KUNI Cam or KUNI Cam, I'm not really sure. So this app also has a bunch of filters that are kind of like filmy, disposable camera, kind of grainy. So I really like this KD one. It's a little bit dark, but I think it's kind of cool for like sort of a worn out like vintage look. You can also add light effects, which is awesome. Like they're so subtle, but I just think they're so cool. Oh, that looks so good, yes. You can add dust. Who doesn't like a little dust? And if you click on it, you can just make it like less noticeable, I guess. They have scratches, which then they have like 3D where if you kind of pull it out, it sort of like glitches a little bit, which is also kind of cool. So I really like that app. I think it's actually really cool. Okay, next is this app called VaporGlitch. So this one has like really cool stickers and backgrounds, which I just think is kind of cool, which you can again do that background thing on Instagram. Like if you just add your own photo and then pinch it, I'll show you what I'm talking about. I don't know what pictures I'm taking, but it's fine. It puts it on a background, but you can change this background. So it has very like aesthetic backgrounds on here. They have like grids, basically any background you could possibly want. I kind of like this one, why not? And then you can also add like overlays and like fade them out, which is like so Tumblr, am I right? Trying to stay hip, you guys, okay? And then they have stickers that I think are really cute, like Vans and like Nike, which is just random and cool. Yeah, why not? I don't know. They also have text that I think is really cute. I don't even care. That's like so Tumblr. Anyway, I'm just messing around, but you know, it's pretty aesthetic, if you know what I mean, which is also the theme of this video. The next app is called Doodle. This one, oh my God, my back hurts. I've been working out so hard, I'm so sore. Sorry. So Doodle is where you can basically do like cute little doodles on your photos, which I think is cool. So I'm gonna import draw on top of a photo from my camera roll. Let's just pick a random photo. Okay, we're gonna take the brush, and if you click on the brush, pick a color. I'm gonna do purple. And you can literally just like, that's not visible. You can just draw whatever you freaking want. Anyway, I'm not an artiste, but you get it. So that's pretty cool, and then you can save them. Next, there are a lot of apps. Okay, the next app is called Snow. Snow, you can either like take selfies, and they have kind of like beauty filters, which I don't know, I'm not a huge fan. Or you can do like cool collages. You can add stickers, which they have a lot of fun ones. They have these cool little like Polaroid-y ones, camera, whatever they're called. They have a ton of those ones. So these are all like super aesthetic. That one's cute. Yeah. Okay, so next I just want to point out that on Snapchat, if you click on this little lens button at the bottom, there are community lenses and a lot of them look really cool. So like you can always take videos and photos on Snapchat and save them to your camera roll. I've been doing that like a lot lately, which I just really like. Some of them are weird, but some of them are cool. Like, oh, this looks like a straight up Lightroom filter. Ooh, everything's just so white. Yeah, I recommend using Snapchat. Next is another app that you guys probably know, VSCO Cam, VSCO, but if you didn't know, they have this thing called Disco, where if you click on the camera and then click on, what? Hello. And then you just press and hold. It kind of does this like stop motion glitchy thing, which is cool. So I'm a big fan of that. I've been posting those on IG stories a lot lately and people are like, what are you doing? And then you can use these filters from VSCO, which is really cool. Another app you can use is Afterlight. This has a lot of the same effects as Snow. You choose a photo and then they have, you can edit the photo obviously, but they also have light leaks. I like their light leaks a little better. They have like a lot of them and they have like more options for the dust for sure. And that's basically what Afterlight is. And then another one is called Lens Distortions. This one has basically just light leaks. So you can basically add like light hits. So let's say the sun is obviously coming from this window. You can position like a lighting thing to make it look like it's coming from the window and you can change the opacity and brightness and everything. Then you can add layers and do like a ton of different cool things. Basically, you can manipulate these however you want. You can add fog, you can add rain, which obviously doesn't make sense for this, but for like one outside it would. Same with snow, like that's really cool. And then they have just kind of like shimmer. Yeah, so basically that's Lens Distortions. And the last app I'm gonna talk about, which I'm hardly even gonna talk about because you guys probably all know what this app is Huji. Basically, it's just where you can take a picture and it instantly looks like it's coming from a disposable camera. Oops, I don't know what I just did in this picture, which is really cool. The only downside is you have to pay to import photos, but I think it's only like $1. Look at it, the wall in my office, cool, right? Okay, and then the last way you can make your phone look super aesthetic is obviously have like a clear case or some kind of cool case, or if you get just a clear case and put like a Polaroid in the background or anything cute like a patch, it can just make it look super trendy and aesthetic. So yeah. All right, well that was the video. I hope you guys enjoyed these ways to make your phone aesthetic. I know I'm working on that and I think it's just like always fun to play around with stuff like that. It's really cute and like easy and just makes you feel like you have a new phone when you rearrange your apps. Like my phone looks completely different than it did this morning, which is honestly really cool and I'm into it. So if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. I'll see you guys in my next video. I love you so much. Bye.